violation of state law to take pictures of the youth coming in and out of the building.
Oh, it's illegal?
Oh yeah.
And you didn't know that?
So if you have anything on your camera, I suggest you delete it.
I'm out in public taking pictures. I plan on staying out here.
You're not just out in public.
Sir, can I see some identification?
Am I being detained or anything?
No, you're not being detained yet, but I can call the sheriff's department.
The infamous Dozier School by Dr. Marvin Dunn. The Florida School for Boys, also known as the Arthur G. Dozier School for Boys, was a reform school operated by the state of Florida in Marianna, Florida from January 1st, 1900 to June 30th, 2011. For a time, it was the largest juvenile reform institution in the United States. A second campus was opened in the town of Okeechobee, Florida in 1955. Throughout its 111-year history, the school gained a reputation for abuse, beatings, rape, torture, and even murder of students by staff. Despite periodic investigations, changes of leadership, and promises to improve, the allegations of cruelty and abuse continued. Many of the allegations were confirmed by separate investigations by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement in 2010 and the Civil Rights Division of the United States Department of Justice in 2011. State authorities closed the school permanently in June of 2011. At the time of its closure, it was part of the Florida Department of Juvenile Justice. And still, to this day, archaeologists are still finding and uncovering the remains of young boys who were dumped in unmarked graves on the grounds of the Dozier School for Boys in Marianna, Florida. And keep in mind, many of the young boys who were beaten, tortured, raped, and murdered had done nothing wrong. They were simply orphans or were simply abandoned by their families. The Dozier School for Boys is a clear example of why we must fight for our right to film public officials and demand transparency. When anybody asks the question of why would you film the operations at a juvenile justice facility, I simply point to the atrocities and unspeakable horror that took place at the Dozier School for Boys for a time period of more than 100 years. The Dozier School for Boys was a juvenile facility operated by the Florida Department of Juvenile Justice.
I'm conducting a First Amendment test, taking pictures of the Broward Regional Juvenile Detention Center. So as you can see, I'm standing on a public sidewalk. It goes along that way. I'm standing clear across the street.
Hi.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Captain Burks. And you
Hi, Captain.
are?
I'm not going to give my name or anything. I'm just out in public taking pictures.
Why are you taking pictures of that?
I'm just out in public taking pictures. Is it illegal? I don't know.
Well, if we have youth being transported back there and you taking pictures of them, what you think that is?
I don't know. I'm just out in public taking pictures.
You're not just out in public. You're right across from a secure facility with the house juveniles.
I'm standing on a public sidewalk, though. I mean,
but you're taking pictures of people that are walking back and forth in this area.
Right. I'm just out in public taking pictures.
That's not what you're just doing. So how about we just call Fort Lauderdale police and see if it's okay for you to take pictures of transportation and youth being transported back and forth in this facility.
I'm just out in public taking pictures. That's all I'm doing.
And that's what you're gonna say? You just out in public taking pictures?
Yeah, I'm just out in public taking pictures.
No, you're aiming directly at this building. We just had a youth who came through that gate, and you're taking pictures of them. So what is your purpose for taking pictures?
It's a violation of state statute to take pictures of the kids.
Hold on, I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
It's a violation of state law to take pictures of the youth coming in and out of the building.
Oh, it's illegal?
Oh yeah.
And you didn't know that?
If you have anything on your camera, I suggest you delete it.
I'm out in public taking pictures. I plan on staying out here.
You're not just out in public.
Sir, can I see some identification?
Am I being detained or anything?
No, you're not being detained yet, but I can call the sheriff's department.
I'm just out in public taking pictures, man.
You are violating state law taking pictures of the youth. It is illegal.
Mind if I have your name?
Major Joseph Sieber.
And
Major?
what is your name? You want to ask everybody that name, but you don't want to give up your name.
It's none of y'all's business what my name is.
Then it's none of your business what our
Do me
name
a favor,
is.
call the SO, please.
The sheriff's department?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Because you violated state law taking pictures of the kids.
So you're going to call the sheriff's department instead of the police department?
Well, for FLPD, I'm sorry, not the SO. Call FLPD. Sorry.
Mind if we get out of the ring? I think it's getting ready to start raining. I'm going to go up in here. So you're saying that's a violation of state law?
Yes.
Oops. I'd rather you not stand
It
behind me.
violates confidentiality laws for the youth. I can't even take pictures of them.
What do you have to do to be able to take pictures of them?
You have to get authorized release of information. You have to get authorized releases from their parents in order to take their pictures.
I'm sorry, I'm out in public taking pictures. I thought you could take pictures out in public.
You cannot take pictures of youth coming in and out of a juvenile detention facility. It's a violation of state law. It's a violation of confidentiality laws.
Okay.
Why would you want to take pictures of kids coming in and out of a detention center?
I'm just out in public taking pictures.
I can see that.
Right.
It's not answering my question.
Oh, I'm not answering any questions.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm gonna go ahead. Okay.
Out of all the places in the world, you just got a camera to come near a juvenile facility and take pictures. It's kind of weird, don't you think? There's a courthouse up the street, PSO down the street, a juvenile facility. That's kind of weird. Out of all the places in public to take a picture,
Just out in public taking pictures.
Taco Bell.
Right.
I mean, let's make sense of it.
You can take pictures alone.
Am I alone? I'm not answering any questions.
I see a gentleman setting up a tripod. You can take pictures of the building all day long. I really don't care. It's the kids.
Well, I got some good shots of the juvenile walking in, where they were holding the clipboard up. Yeah, I got some good shots of him. Yeah, I got some good shots of him.
And you're bragging about it.
Yeah, I got some good shots of him.
Okay, so you're admitting you took the picture.
I mean, I zoomed it in, real tight and everything. Yeah.
Are they calling the FLPD?
Yeah. Is he with you?
I'm not answering any questions.
Because apparently they together.
I see that. It's okay. I can have my picture taken. I don't mind. I'm just here to safeguard the rights of the kids. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
All right, let's go inside, Captain Bush. We'll let FLPD deal with it again.
You sure?
Back up.
Okay, you know I'm not violating the law. So since y'all taking my picture, I think it's only fair that I take y'all picture.
That's fine. So the cop said we're not violating the law?
Nope.
Okay, good.
I think it's only fair. If y'all can take pictures, we can take pictures.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind that.
Just told you, y'all not breaking the law, so I'm not breaking the law.
No, you're not. It's out in public. You take as many pictures as you want. I'm cool with it. I don't have a problem with it.